The livest interactive sports talk show in Ohio. This is Down to the Wire 513.
Oh, fly me ran.
Yo, Down to the Wire 513. What's up,
What's
238?
going on? What's going on, brothers?
What's up, friends?
How you feeling?
Oh, I can't complain, man. I cannot complain. Steph is a champion. Is this our first? Is this our first show since the
It's the first pod
since the finals?
Since the parade,
Yeah, the first
First
pod.
pod. This is the first pod since we did get on. Well, we got on.
Also, yeah, we got to talk about it then. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations. Fourth championship. Sixth final run in 8 years.
Yep, for sure.
Woo! That's dynasty type stuff right there. I mean, you like to win them all, but that's huge.
Can't believe it's been 8 years. Damn.
Yeah, it's been a good run for them, man, for sure. Steve Kerr with his ninth overall ring. It's crazy. Chef, first finals MVP, man.
Well deserved.
I think this was the most. I meant to say this to y'all. I think this was the most meaningful. We didn't talk about it. This was the most meaningful ring for Steve Kerr too, where he proved he can coach his own team without a KD. You know, the first one it was like, oh, that was Mark Jackson's squad. The second two it was like, oh, that's KD's team. This was Steve Kerr's squad. So,
yeah, I get that because we were saying before they got to the finals, like how when Steph, Clay, Autumn was hurt, Kerr was playing all the backups, like giving them valuable minutes. Like I said, it was losing, but they give them that playing time, that experience helped them to get to where they at now. So yeah, it's definitely a huge coaching job for Steve Kerr.
This is his most meaningful ring. I never really. Well, I only liked the first one because of how they did Mark Jackson, but this is his most meaningful ring.
I think it's all their most meaningful rings. Steph, between so as far as dynasty goes, like the core, Steph, Draymond, Clay, and Steve. I think it's their most meaningful ring for all four of them.
Clay was on his Tom Brady dish at the parade, boy.
Yeah, man, he was tripping, falling everywhere, man.
I think he went on a weekend binger, bro. I don't even think he went to sleep.
Bro, he was crazy, tripping and falling everywhere.
Michael Jackson dances.
Yeah, see, you not that fan over?
Yes.
Like tackled the fan over.
Then
like,
after the parade,
how much you drinking?
Then after the parade, hop in jacuzzi, got the Corona sitting at the like this.
He was fooling.
Gone. Toasted.
He ain't about to touch a basketball for the next month.
Right. He about to be kicking it, partying still. Jordan Poole too. You see, he has he's with the vibes.
He said, "What's the Splash Brothers without a pool party,
Man,
baby?"
He said pool parties all summer. He said pool parties all summer.
Let me ask y'all this: What's next? What's next for Jason Tatum? You go first, T.
What should be next, or what I think is next for him?
Just talk to me. Both.
I mean, obviously, Boston. If they get them a point guard, I mean, they can easily get back to at least the Eastern Conference Finals. Because I think next year, I still think a healthy Milwaukee would have beat Boston this year. I still think that's the case. That's the case next year for them. I don't think they have enough to beat Milwaukee. Yeah, I think he's just going to play his contract out in Boston. I don't think he'll get back to a NBA Finals with the Celtics. Maybe later after if he decides to leave another team. But as far as his career in Boston, I don't think he'll get back to another NBA Finals as long as the Bucks as long as the Bucks are healthy. I say that.
Damn. Next for him. I think he'll continue to be great. I think Boston definitely needs to make changes, like T said. Like I've been saying for a while now, they definitely need a true point guard. Marcus Smart is a great defender, but at the point guard, he is not the answer.
He don't play smart basketball.
He doesn't. His basketball IQ is like the size of a peanut, man. It's crazy. So, and unfortunately, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown aren't those playmakers yet that they need to be able to get everybody involved. So they need a point guard. I think that would be next for him. As far as his game goes, if he could develop that playmaking ability, that would be the next step for him to be, looked at as the next, superstar. To be a little bit stronger going to the rim and to be a better playmaker for his teammates. So I think that's what's next for him as far as his game and his evolution goes on the court. But I don't know if I agree with what T said about them not going back to the finals. I hope you're right because fuck Boston. We don't want those guys getting chances to get the ring count up. So, but Boston they do have the talent to go back. They have to retool a little bit, but if they get the right point guard in, man, they definitely can go back. Because I know you mentioned Milwaukee, but they're getting old. Drew Holiday is going to be, I think it's 14th year or some shit. 13th year maybe, I don't know, something like that.
Wow.
Giannis is still young. You said what?
That 09 draft class, whatever, Steph and them, he was a part of that. So
yeah,
whatever.
So I mean, I think Drew will be 32, 33. Yeah, so they're definitely not young. He had his worst shooting in the playoffs of his career. So Milwaukee may need to retool a little bit too.
So okay. I think Jason Tatum never plays this bad again. I think I told you guys, I mentioned that on Sports Experience. He never plays this bad again. And then when it counts, he takes his game to the next level. If Jason Tatum shows up and comes to play, I think Boston Celtics win the championship.
This year?
He was god awful. This year. They won a championship this past.
I agree.
This past series that just happened.
I agree.
He just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? When it was Jalen Brown and Tatum was like just hooping. Warriors couldn't keep up. Really for the spurts that they were actually playing well together. It was too much, but it just didn't happen enough because Jalen Brown was bringing it, but Tatum didn't. Tatum just kind of lost the edge where he surprisingly likes Kobe so much where it's like, you're just not even being aggressive no more. And we don't even have to guard you because you're guarding yourself. And you just can never, when you that man, even if you're missing, you got to go. It's go time where it's like, because look, man, he can catch fire at any moment. We just like Tatum self-check. I think what's next for him is he just takes it to the next level, superstardom. He got all the tools. He just got to do it. I don't know, man. Tatum. I hope he doesn't do it in a Celtics uniform, but I mean, he has the ability to be great. He really does.
Yeah, I think it's more.
But I think he got to. I think he has to take to that next level where in the big games. And to me now, he ain't clutch no more at all. In my opinion.
I wouldn't say at all, but he definitely lost a little bit of clutch credibility.
Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't. I mean, I'm gonna still give him the last shot. It ain't like how we used to be talking about Bron.
Yeah,
but
it ain't like that. Oh no, it ain't like that.
But he paid. Like I think he can make a shot if he finished, but he just played. So for him, it ain't like a last second. Do you want to take the last shot? It's like, bro, you just disappeared in the fourth quarter, every single game.
Yeah, I think the next step to add on that, like I said, it's more of him like a mental and attitude adjustment for him. I know we say countless of times. They say when Marcus Smart was taking some dumbass shots. So we said it on Sports Spirits Fridays. Go get the ball, bro. Like, don't let Marcus Smart be in that position. You go get the ball.
Yeah, and Marcus Smart is making bad plays. Is if you go get it, he's not making those plays, and Marcus Smart will give him the ball.
Yes.
Yep. You go to him and say, "Give me the ball." He's going to give you the ball.
Yeah, he's gonna give you the ball. Because
So
9 times out of 10, he's trying to get it to you anyways, but you didn't go get it, so now he's throwing a cross court pass with his hand.
Like 9 times out of 10, you standing in the wing watching him, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do me and shoot up a bullshit 3." And he does it. And he misses it most times. Game 7 Miami, he tried to get the game away. He tried his hardest, man.
So on the opposite end, what's next for Golden State?
I'll go first. Golden State just has to if they bring everybody back, they need another piece though. I mean, they need one because no, what they need is let me take that. They need the Wiseman. That's what they need because they just was really so weak in the paint. They need Wiseman to come back and be what he's supposed to be, and then they are forced to be reckoned with anybody. Because I mean, Robert Williams was just destroying. If he could like score a little bit, like woo wee, they'd have been in trouble. Because
looks like Bill Russell out there.
And dude looked like the Kembe. He was like, damn.
Because the Kembe would tumble out there.
Yeah, like he was like blocking everything, bro.
Yeah, he was blocking everything.
Yeah, so like
my house.
They need Wiseman to come and shore up that middle some, and if they can bring everybody back for at least season, they got a really good chance of running it back. I mean, the only team I think as of right now, as it stands, I don't see any team in the West beating them in a 7-game series right now. Maybe the Suns, but
nah.
I don't know. Suns talking about getting rid of Aiden, so I don't know about that.
Oh, they about to break it up. So
at least the only team I can see them beating them, and if they're healthy, it's probably the Clippers.
I'm about to say, don't sleep on the Clippers. Don't sleep on the Clippers, man.
Kawhi be back.
Yes,
Kawhi.
don't sleep on the Clippers. That's a team. That's my dark horse in the West next year, the Clippers. But as far as Golden State next year or what's next for them in general, man, they just got to run it back. I think like kind of like Doc said, they come back better and healthier next year because you got to think Clay gonna be healthier. He's gonna have a off season actually work on his game instead of rehab. So he's gonna be healthier. He's gonna have his legs. Hopefully, have his legs more back on him this upcoming season. I think Steph is going to be even more just
determined.
That I'm that nigga. Like now he's just that guy. So you got to think Andrew Wiggins is going to be better now. He's a champion now, so he has that championship swagger now. Draymond got even more shit to talk shit about now. So I think they're just going to come back better. You got Wiseman. I think he's going to be healthy. He's on the contract year next year, trying to get that extension. Kuminga and Moses Moody as well, man. They're loaded, bro. They're loaded. Jordan Poole. I ain't mentioned Jordan Poole. They're loaded. They're poised to make another run at a title. The West is going to be tough next year, depending on what some teams do. Like I said, the Clippers are going to be tough, depending on if the Lakers get it together, which I doubt. But the West is going to be tougher. But they're poised to make another run at it.
For me, I think Doc hit it first. Like I said, they need a down low presence. Hopefully, Wiseman can be healthy. That's what sticks out to me. But also for me, just to continue development and growth of Wiggins. Clay is getting old. I mean, before the injury, Clay was a real 3-and-D guy. Obviously, spot up in corner, knock down shots, and defend the other team's best player. Now I think, especially on the defensive end, it's going to fall on Wiggins now. So, and offensively, as long as he continues to get better, he shows spurts of it in NBA Finals where he can knock down shots and carry them offensively. Not saying he has to, like I said, not saying he's going to be the number one option, but I would say he, at times, at best, be the number 2 option. I would probably put him between him and Poole. Like Clay decline. I would say Clay is the definitive second option anymore. Not at this stage in his career. I'll go Steph, and then it'll either be Poole or Wiggins. One of them two. Clay be my third option at this point. Because we've seen in the NBA Finals, like I said, he can't. Well, it's been his whole career. He can't really put the ball on the ground and create for himself. He's more the spot up in the corner guy and knock down shots. And the older he gets, that's gonna be more Clay move forward. So But I agree with everything y'all said. They can easily run it back. If everybody stays healthy, because they continue to develop guys. Yeah, like I said, the only team I can see stopping them in the West as of right now is the Clippers. So
Fair.
Yeah, man. I would agree with that, man.
I think everybody.
Go ahead, Doc.
I said I think the key is just can you, because they got a lot of role players that are coming up on contracts. Can you get everybody to maybe hey, I know you're supposed to make this much, but give me one season kind of deal. You know what I mean? They're gonna need a couple of like that from the role. And I'm not gonna say, I can't tell you that's gonna happen because this Andrew Wiggins is up, Poole is up, Gary Payton is up, and Looney is up. You know, that's a lot of players here that can make
Looney
decent
getting
money
interest.
if they go to
Looney
the
getting
Sacramento Kings.
interest. Yeah, you're right. But it has. I think some of those players are getting interest from around the league, which they should. You know, they've been great rotational guys for years, so they could definitely get some like you said some considerable raises elsewhere.
now, part of that, I'll get a question. So, part of that, do y'all think these teams the other teams is adding these guys like a Looney more like that to help their team, or is it more like, all right, let's try to disrupt what the Warriors have going?
I think it's more so like, well, I can't say if I was doing, I'm only doing what I think is going to help my team.
Yeah.
I can't. I speak for how I think that thought never even crossed my mind. There's a lot of money to be spending on somebody just to make somebody weaker, especially when they go into like the Sacramento Kings. You ain't got no chance. What you making them weaker for?
Right.
You ain't got a chance.
Ain't like his staff. Like Kevon Looney, losing Kevon Looney, he's definitely replaceable for the Warriors. So it's not like losing him was going to be, weakening them that much. And I feel with somebody like Steph or Draymond or somebody they taking away from him, then you can bring maybe weekend the competition up. But like Kevon Looney,
yeah, I think it just they're doing those moves because they're stuck in the now. So Jordan Poole might go somewhere and grab a Max Dick because oh man, he's hot as he's hot as fire right now, baby.
Yep.
And they get there and he ain't worth it. So we'll just see. That's what their next step is sure enough free agents and trying to keep. I mean, I saw a rumor that Gary Payton II is looking to get paid big. I mean, I think he's a season too short. I think he needs another season of some work to get a decent. I ain't mad at him, but you got to give me another season of some work.
I'm not mad at him at all, man. But hey, it's teams out there with some money to spend. So if Orlando wants to go out there and give him $50 million,
$27 million a year, yeah. Who am I to say
for 3 year deal? Go ahead and do it.
It's a player every year is gonna get a bullshit.
I saw a report that somebody's about to pay. Now I'm not saying this is a bad deal. I want this man to get paid, so I'm not saying don't look at me hating on this guy, but I think it's questionable. They want to pay Peter Tucker 3 year deal, $30 million.
He's 37.
37. I'm not paying him a 3 year deal. I'm not doing it. I'm fine with $10 million a year. $10 million a year for Peter at this stage ain't bad. But maybe a 1+1. I'm not giving him a 3 year deal.
Yeah, 3 years. His biggest asset is the defense, and that could go away. I mean, he'll keep the corner three till he retires, but that defense could go away.
He's gonna be getting cooked. Yeah. I ain't going.
Time undefeated.
I ain't going for 3 years, man. Maybe like I said, 1+1. You want to give him a 2 year, second year team option. I wouldn't do a player option. Or no, I would do player option. I think he's had that deal for the last 2 years. I think he's had a 1+1 with player option for the last 2 years. He's opted out because he's here and he can get more money, which I don't blame him.
I mean, but then he could just also be that. I mean, obviously they're going wanting to play, but he could just be, especially more with that second year. He could just be that voice, like I said, champion, that veteran leadership that team needs, especially depending on where the team's at. Like he's at in a career, like he knows if he takes that wherever it's going to be at, he's not winning a championship there. So let me just get as much money as I can, coach up the next generation, and just sit back and chill. Become Udonis Haslam, basically. which is still like shout out to UD. He's still finessing money from Miami, but I ain't mad at him.
He's still getting that vet man. Hey, I'll take it.
I ain't mad at
Not
him.
mad at him at all, brother. As soon as he get done, he gonna slide right to that, right up that bench to the coaching. As soon as he done.
All right, man.
Go
ahead.
Speaking of contracts, though, Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry, brother. We got to touch it. I feel like it was the biggest. Kyrie Irving. Let me be the first to say, and y'all can go into it. I wouldn't pay him a half a bag of Skittles. I'm cool. I ain't giving you nothing. How you gonna want to get a max deal and you don't come to work? He got the talent. That's not a question. But are you gonna play? All I can say to Kyrie is he need to make it right. He owe it to KD. He do. He owe it to KD to make it right. And that's all I got to say about it. But as far as the other teams goes, if anybody gets him a max, they are out their damn mind.
You saying max years and money, right?
Yeah, like he want a 5-year, 200 million. No, come on, man. I don't even know if you're gonna hoop. Maybe a 1-for-1, like you said, one in a player option. I just need to know if he's serious about playing basketball. If he's serious about playing basketball, I'm throwing him a max deal at ASAP. But like with the shenanigans he's pulled over since he's left LeBron James, it's been ridiculous. I don't want to hoop because my sister. I don't want to hoop because my sister's birthday. I don't want to hoop because of personal issues. I'm having mental health problems now. I mean, not to knock on that, but I mean, it builds up though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't have 10 different. It's just why are you not playing? Personal issues. I'll be back when I be back. Why are you not playing? I don't want to get vaccinated. You know what, bro? I'm cool.
It's like he's giving any reason he can to like not play at this point. You know?
Yeah, he don't want to hoop. When he want to hoop, you can't. He one of the top 10 talent all time. Talent, just you know what I'm saying. He ain't earned top 10 player, but just talent wise, you know what I'm saying. But he don't hoop. He don't play.
Yeah.
I'm mad at him for asking for the money. Like I said, but if the team gives it to him, that's on them.
Would you give it to him?
If I'm not in New York, yeah. Because I mean, we said this whole time during the vaccination, like if he was hooping anywhere else, he's playing.
Maybe.
I think he's playing.
That's not.
That's not a guarantee.
Not guaranteed.
I'm good. He's playing. This year, he's playing. Like I said, this I know you brought up ever since LeBron and everything. But I'm talking about for this year specifically. The only thing that kept him off the court was him not being vaccinated. So I would say he would have played. He would have played this year. As far as him owing to KD, yeah, he does. But if Brooklyn's not giving me my money, then hey, I'm out. Like at the end of the day, I'm look out for numero uno, and that's what Kyrie's been his whole career. Why start me by somebody else now? Brooklyn.
Man.
It just goes shows Brooklyn. Second time they tried to buy themselves a ring. First time back in 2012 when they got Paul Pierce and all those older guys. Can't buy yourself a ring, Brooklyn. Sorry.
I mean, hey, it ain't over yet. If the Brooklyn Nets are smart, I mean, I wouldn't give them the 5-year max. I think it's 5-year max is like 186 or something like that. Close to $200 million. I would not give him that. He has a 1-year player option. He can opt in for I think $36.5 million. Which he's probably going to opt out of. But if he's smart, man, if KD is smart, they should try to get him to opt in to that deal. Like opt in for the 1 year, come in and prove to us that you can, be available, for a majority of a season, that we can possibly look at giving you a longer max. But until you prove to us that you're willing to, put basketball as your main priority in your life, I'm not going to invest $186 million in you, bro. Not happening. And he has to understand that as a business decision. If KD wants to get mad and demand a trade because we don't want to pay him and he wants to get traded and he wants to walk away, then so be it, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, Brooklyn Nets fans, but we're not going to let our franchise be hijacked, by this guy who doesn't really care about basketball. So we'll let them go ahead and walk. I doubt neither one of them win a championship in their careers. Have fun, guys. Have at it.
I heard a rumor that,
and he has no options. He has very, very small options to walk anywhere. Like if he wants to go to LA, he's gonna have to do either a sign and trade. If I'm Brooklyn, I'm not doing a sign and trade for him. I'm like, nah, bro. If you want to walk, you're gonna walk. Go play for that vet minimum. I think it's like $6.5 million in LA is what it would be. If he wants to do that for a year and then re-sign with Lakers next summer for a bigger deal, then hey, so be it. Go ahead and do that, bro. But I'm not gonna do a sign and trade. If you want to walk, go ahead and walk, bro. Go to Orlando for a max. Go to Portland for a max.
I think he has a better chance of winning a championship with KD than he does LeBron too, though. I think if he's gonna do a $6 million thing, I think he's got a better chance of just sticking with
staying
KD
there, making that 31.5 million or however much shit, 36.5 million, bro. I think that's the best chance for both. That's the best scenario for both options, honestly, for both sides.
I think he should opt in, and this is just me. If I'm talking to somebody, bro, opt in. I think he's nervous because he gets injured all the time. So it's like, I want to, get locked in. But like, I opt in. Just hoop. All you got to do is just be yourself, and you're gonna get a max deal.
Yep, you'll get a max deal. Or either do a or try to do a 2+1 where it's kind of in the middle. Where it's like you got to give a little, they got to give a little. But I think this is honestly just I think it's just a tactic on both sides for negotiations. I think they're both going to come to their senses. I think he'll be in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for him to go anywhere else because the best if it's about winning champion, I know it's about money, but like if it's about winning championships as well, this is the best situation. Because I mean, with KD and then they add another piece that is what Ben Simmons plays, they got a legitimate chance to win a championship next season.
Yeah, honestly, they do. If they're all healthy and they're all
playing well,
in sync, yeah, man, they're going to be not easy to beat in the East, man. So
it won't be an easy out for anybody.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at him for doing. I think it definitely is his camp that put this out. To put the Lakers, Clippers, Knicks. It's definitely his team put this shit out to try to put pressure on the Nets. Like I said, I think it's definitely negotiation tactics. I don't think he's going anywhere. If he's smart and if they're smart, like I said, I wouldn't want to give him a max deal, but if they have to do it to keep him there, man, they kind of have to. They actually kind of have to because they kind of fucked.
I think so, because they owe it to KD too.
Yeah, they kind of owe it to KD, so they kind of have to. I definitely wouldn't want to. I definitely would be pissed if I do it. But
they got to split the baby. I'm not giving. You can't hijack my.
You kind of have to, man. But I would be like, nah, bro, you getting
3 years.
Anything, yeah. 4. I'm gonna give you something other than 5.
Everybody's job on the line. The GM, the coaches, everybody ass on the line if they let Kyrie go.
So they kind of have to. They don't, and especially don't get nothing back for him. It's like they definitely win a championship without Kyrie.
I'm not giving him a max.
If
he had a max dollar,
if it comes to that, that's what it is. It's the years. If it comes to that, I would try to make him bend anything with that. I would try to do anything. I would try to give him an opt-in. First and foremost, your team, and you want to do the least possible, man. Least possible. So if you get them down to like 4, and you have to do 4, you gotta fucking do it, man. Because you can't.
It'll be so many stipulations in that contract if I do it.
But
like if you
don't sign it,
if you don't play, well,
and then you're right back in the same boat where you fucked. Either way, either way it goes, you're fucked.
And then when it comes out, they said he has to play this many games unless it's due to injury. You know what I'm saying? Because then if niggas can get injured, unless it's due to injury, then you don't get paid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they have to put some kind of stipulations in that contract, man. Like,
I mean, because this is just basic. His bargaining is like, bro, we don't know if you're gonna play. It's something new
every
season.
You're right. It's something new every season, man. But
this
I think
This
I
season
think-
of Kyrie.
They lost
think
once.
that's behind him now. I said,
So
as
what's
long as,
he?
I think that's behind him. I think as long as there ain't nothing, like I said, with the vaccine, like at this point in his career, bro, I think he's gonna
Why
hoop.
do you think that's behind him? He hasn't given you any inclination or
Yeah.
Bro,
Well,
I would-
this year, yeah, he every game he's played in, he was even willing to play just the away games. He could have sat down like, nah, I don't want to do that if I can't be home
Well,
games.
he likes
You're right,
money.
but if something would have happened where, like, let's say I'm not sure when this Brittany Griner stuff happened. I think they were out of season, but they're out of season already. But let's say Brittany Griner gets that shit happen. Brittany Griner happens in the middle of the season. He might be like, I ain't playing until you release her. Real shit.
Hey,
For real though, right? He might.
Why not?
Yeah.
I might be like, I ain't playing.
I want Biden to get what's name, so I'm just not hooping till she comes home.
He might be like, you know what? They was here. I ain't playing. Deal with it. They gotta deal with it. I ain't playing. Y'all should either free. Y'all shouldn't either. Y'all should sit out with me. That's what he would do, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
He showed me enough.
He's done it before. He's shown us exactly that.
That's what I'm saying. Before, but I'm saying what he's shown me late as of lately. I go, what he done? What have you done for me lately?
Lately, he missed half the season because he didn't get a vaccine. What do you mean?
Exactly.
He's done worse.
Exactly. I'm not mad at him for not getting a vaccine. That was his choice. Like I said, if he's hooping anywhere else, that's not a story. I don't get why they made such a big deal. So that's
the reason, bro. He wasn't even against the vaccine. It's the reason that he said, bro. Remember we talked about?
Yeah, bro.
It's the fact that they,
the voice of the.
They said, I'm not against vaccines. I think everybody should get. I think everybody should get vaccinated. But this is about being the voice of the voiceless. Like what the?
I want to be the voice of the voiceless.
The vaccine if you don't.
Everybody losing their jobs.
If you don't want to get the vaccine.
But what did he say when he started hoop? At the end of the day, he won, right? He didn't get vaccinated. He still hoop, right? He won.
Yeah, but now he loses. Now things are you can't have right. Winning social issues throughout history always has come at a cost. Now it's time to pay the piper. You know.
Yep. What was the cost?
Okay. Now he ain't about to get max years. They don't want to give it to him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody. There's a lot of people out there that don't want to give him a max deal. Like there were already doubts before he signed with Brooklyn. Like the Brooklyn wouldn't sign him if it wasn't like a package deal with him and KD. It was like, all right, you got KD with you, come on, we'll sign you. You get max, whatever you want, KD, or whatever you want, Kyrie. It was teams out there saying if Kyrie was out here by himself without being packaged deal with KD, we won't touch him.
Well, yeah. I won't touch
so
him
now
either.
It's even worse. Now his image is even worse after this year. It's even worse. Whether we agree with him or not, he missed the whole season because he didn't show. He showed how to get vaccinated, which I agree with him. Hey, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like his reason behind it, like I said, didn't make any sense to me. But if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated, bro. But
to your point,
everything you do comes with he's fucked and they're fucked. Because now you showed your true colors, but you're gonna do how you pre-mind.
Then you made James Harden want to slide. It's like, bro, you are fucking us over because you are a locker room cancer, and you always have been.
Yep. If that doesn't happen last year, James Harden probably stays there. In the playoffs, who knows what happened? They already came back because they did end up lifting the well, if he would have vaccinated, he would have been playing anyway. But I think James stays there.
So is it Kyrie's fault that Brooklyn traded for Ben Simmons, who they didn't know had back problems?
Well,
that's on.
Yes, it is his fault.
That's on Brooklyn's fault for trading for a guy and y'all didn't do y'all full research about his back.
I think Ben Simmons is gonna be okay, and I think they believe that too. I think what they believe is they know it's like Kyrie. They don't know if he's gonna play. That's just the biggest thing. Kyrie can ball.
I think they'll get Kyrie the money because, like I said, they haven't seen all three of them play yet on the court yet. They haven't seen it. I think Brooklyn will get at it. Well, they have no choice at this point to give it a shot.
Well, they do have a choice.
They got a choice, man. It's gonna be an ugly choice to make, but they
can implode and be like, look, man. They go to the war room and be like, look,
we get a great package for KD.
Yeah,
Hell
like
package.
let's
And Ben
blow it
Simmons,
up.
or you know what, they can say, fuck it, let's trade KD. Or we gonna build around Ben Simmons for the time being. We're going to get shooters around Ben Simmons right now. Fuck
Yeah,
it,
like and
rock
get a
with
whole
him
ton of draft picks and stuff. They can they can say no.
easily.
Somebody's gonna
They
lose.
look
It's
foolish
other.
if they did.
Right? But you know what? Early on they would, but if it turns out and they end up getting some bomb ass picks, and they end up letting Ben Simmons rock out, and they get shooters to go with Ben Simmons, they end up making the playoffs for years coming. Because I mean, let's be honest, if they end up losing Kyrie, maybe they keep him. Chance of them winning the ring with Kyrie and with this squad they have right here, I mean, chances are good, but it's not guaranteed. So if they end up imploding, and they get up a nice ass packages back, hey.
It
It's
ain't
a win.
bad.
It's a win.
Yeah, but
It's a win.
yeah, think of it. But you like I said, you just have to wait for it. That's the only thing. You have to wait for it.
Yeah.
The fans will be pissed, but then they'll be happy 5 years down the line because that's how it always goes.
No.
Oh,
Might not
that's
be
why
that long.
y'all was doing
Might not be
that.
that long. Who knows? Might be like 3 years. Because Ben Simmons, who knows? He might come back and be better than ever. Who fucking knows?
I don't know because I know Brooklyn fans pissed right now. You see, we fucking helped the Celtics get to the NBA Finals.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean,
and they lost, so it don't even matter.
Nah, but
did y'all really help them? They had to beat y'all. Did y'all really help them?
Well, yeah, because Tatum, they wouldn't have Tatum, Brown without the picks.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, right there. But I mean, it's that in that case. I mean, hey, you can go back in history and trace a lot of shit back to this team helped this team, that helped this. It's going back fine.
It's all a domino effect.
Yeah.
But I hope Kyrie. I think the best situation for them is he opts in at hoops. I mean, if he's smart, I guess he doesn't do that, but he'd be crazy to go to the Knicks. If I'm the Knicks, I'm tossing him. If I'm the Knicks, I'm tossing him 7, whatever, how many years you want. Come on.
They had to clear a lot of cap space to get him, though. They had to clear a lot of cap space. They had a lot of maneuvering, but they could make it happen.
But I mean, I joke, but me personally, I'm not. I'd rather lose than deal with Kyrie. I'm just saying it's like I'm trying to get because he's a headache, man. He's just like if I'm a squad that I'm not like, man, Kyrie here, I'm winning a championship. I'm not shooting for Kyrie because guess what? That's a headache waiting to happen. The only player certain that looked like they was able to make him do the right thing was LeBron James. So maybe if he goes to Lakers, it's a match made in heaven.
Maybe so, man. I doubt it, but maybe so. I do agree with you. You were saying, T. I do think this year. I think Kyrie plays majority of the season. I think the 2 years ago was the social issues, or was it 2-3 years ago? I don't know when.
I'm not blaming you for not want to come because people want to talk about why he didn't come back and play in the bubble. If he didn't want to play in the, I don't care about I'm
blaming for that. I'm blaming for that. And then plus also KD wasn't playing for that either, so it was like, what are you really on?
They ain't getting nowhere.
Getting nowhere. So I don't blame him for that. And then like the whole vaccine shit was some wild shit. Like it was some weird shit. So but I mean, hey, end of the day, it's a business, and the team's gonna use that for in their favor. At the end of the day. And you can't blame the team for doing that.
Yeah. I just don't think what's the right word of saying that. I just the whole vaccination thing, I was okay. If you don't want to get vaccinated, it's your body. I can't be mad at you. But his reasoning was just so bizarre.
Ain't no sense.
Yeah, like it made 0 sense.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? It's like, now if you don't want to get vaccinated, because like, look, man, I don't agree with that vaccination. Cool. I'm the voice of the voiceless. What does that mean? Do you?
Now you're
I agree with vaccination, but I'm the voice of the
voiceless. Then we don't see you ever because you're not on TV playing basketball anymore, so we can't see you anymore.
You've been watching too much CM Punk promos.
Yeah, we can't see you anymore, man. So it's just like we gotta just listen out for you, I guess, whenever you feel like talking.
I'm like, you the voice.
What? It makes no sense, Kyrie. But yeah, man, he's put himself in this. He's put himself in this situation, man. So we will see what happens with Kyrie, man. Hope for the best for him.
This is Down to the Wire 513, episode 238. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Make sure you give us a follow everything down to the wire 513. Tomorrow night, NBA draft, man. This draft is top heavy.
Yeah, very.
Very top heavy. Who should the Orlando Magic take with the number 1 pick? Anyone y'all can start on.
Go ahead, Doc.
Go ahead, Rand.
We
Nah,
start.
you go ahead. You go ahead, brother. It's for
Who
you this
should
time.
they Magic pick? Man, it's been a lot of rumblings around.
The boy from Duke.
Nah,
I
he
didn't
ain't
think his
one.
name.
Paulo?
Killer. I'm just
Paulo?
talking.
Yeah.
Just
Oh yeah. It's definitely been talking around Paulo. Who they should pick up? I think they should pick. I would go Chat. I would go Chat, man. I think people are looking at him as the same as like a big like a traditional big. Like he's looking to come in and be a shot blocker, but if you look at his game, he's more like a 7-foot guard. So I would go Chat, man. Could be wrong. I would go Chat. Others are saying Jabari. I watched a lot.
That's what I was thinking.
I watched
Jabari.
a lot. I wasn't too impressed with Jabari in college, man. I could be wrong, like I said. But I just didn't see like there'll be a lot of games I'm watching. I didn't even notice he's on the court. Now, if you never want to pick, man, I gotta you gotta hop off the screen a little bit, bro. Like you gotta do something. And I'm like, all right, okay, I see something. And I watched Chet a little bit. I'm like, all right, I see some things. I'm like, okay, all right. But I'm watching Jabari. I'm just like, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I think he's gonna be a very good player in the league, but people like he's gonna be that he's gonna be that perimeter scorer Orlando needs. I don't. If you talking about perimeter scorer, somebody needs. I would get Paolo. I wouldn't get Jabari either. But yeah.
Yeah,
Jabari
man.
Smith.
You going Jabari?
Yeah, I'm going Jabari Smith. He's everything Rand said is true, but I just think he has a higher ceiling. I think he has the more tools for the NBA game than Chet. And I don't believe in Chet. I don't believe in anything Gonzaga actually. But so,
now I would say he do have more NBA tools. I give you that. He do have more NBA tools. He said he's talking to a judge. I don't believe in Chet. I don't believe.
I don't believe in Chet.
Political on this, man.
I don't believe. I just don't. I think he's gonna.
Think he's gonna what?
Be a bust?
He's a bust.
Oh, I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it.
He's a buzz.
You know.
I'm gonna just keep it real. Because we keep it real. I hate to say it, I'm weary of the white boys in the NBA already.
Hey, that's facts though. Hey.
So with that being said,
you said it before.
Yeah, I know. Man, listen, and I hope he proves me wrong because I like nothing more than I want you to get your money. I want you to be a beast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying this as hater. Hopefully we make it big one day and he runs this back. Like, hey, remember you said this about? I ain't say nothing bad. Oh shit! Yes, I did. Hopefully, so that means we done made it big.
We'll have him on down to the wire 513. And he watched this and yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, you was saying I was a bust, and I'm like, yeah, I did say that, but I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I'm hoping that's what it is, but I just don't think that's the case. Chet Holmgren, he'll be out the NBA in about 2-3 years.
You said out the NBA?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be hooping, bro. I don't believe it. He gonna have to show me.
He said out the league in 2 or 3 years.
That's before his contract up. Damn.
2 or 3 years out the league.
Bust.
Ooh. You know how bad you gotta be to be out of the league in 2 or 3 years.
Even Kwame wasn't out the league. That was bad.
All right.
Okay, y'all. He'll make it through his first contract. But after that, he's out.
Damn. Now, by me saying he's gonna ruin, I'm not saying he's the best player in the draft. I think he's gonna ruin one up. I don't think he's the best player in the draft. Like he say he I don't like some of the shit he out here saying like he's gonna be the best player in the NBA in a couple. No, that's not true. But he's going number one.
Love the confidence. Oh man. I think they should draft. I think they should take Chet. But everything I'm reading is Jabari. I'm with you. I'm with you, Rand. As far as he hid, like it was a few games. It was a few games like he shown flashes where he could be that guy. But it was a lot of games where he hid behind like the senior leadership of Auburn. Like Auburn was like I said, like a senior heavy class, and it was games where he took off and let the seniors lead and everything. At least when Chet went was at Gonzaga, and they're senior heavy too. But from the beginning, you knew like Gonzaga weren't going to get to where they got to. Well, supposedly make a national championship run if Chet didn't play well. They didn't make it. They didn't make a national championship run anyway. But
I could have told you that.
But Chet was a bigger factor on Gonzaga than Jabari Smith was on Auburn.
Hey, Chet Hogan ain't better than Adam Morrison, man. Just saying.
Hey, yo. Adam Morrison is NBA champion, sir.
Two-time.
Yeah, he is.
Two-time NBA champion, sir.
Putting that out there, he's not better than Adam
But
Morrison.
nah, like you right, T. You said Jabari did have some games where he had times. I don't say games. He did have games where he was like, damn, all right. But every game I watched, I was just like, damn, I did not see it. And it was like you mentioned it. They have like it was times where their veterans kind of took over, and there was like guards. And I watched like some of the guards with some of the more veteran players. It's gonna be the same thing on Orlando. Like I don't say the guards are more veteran, but the guards, they're guard heavy. They have a lot of guards. We talk about Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz. What's the other one they have? They have a couple other guards, but they have a ton of guards. So they're gonna be guard heavy. You talking about going out there being a perimeter scorer? I just don't see that mixing. So if they do draft Jabari, I just don't think it's going to go well for him. So that's why I don't think they should take him. I think their team is not a good fit for his skill set. He needs to go somewhere else so he can kind of have more room on the perimeter to kind of grow. That was the other guard's name. Shit, I'm tripping. RJ Hampton. Shout out RJ Hampton.
They are guard heavy.
There's another one too. That's another one I'm forgetting.
Yeah, man. But I will say, side note, my favorite player in this draft is Jaden Ivey. I hope he doesn't. I hope he does avoid Sacramento though. I really hope he avoids Sacramento.
Yeah, if he goes Sacramento, man,
career killer.
They're going to end up trading De'Aaron Fox, which is going to be good for De'Aaron Fox's career, but it's going to be terrible for whoever it's going to be terrible for what's his name? They got right there, Jaden Ivey, and what's his name? They got Davion Mitchell.
Yeah,
terrible, man.
Let's come back to Cincinnati. Get him out of Sacramento. Give Cincinnati a hoop team back, please.
Yes, please, man. And do I have a favorite player in this draft? I have a lot of players I like in this draft. I don't have a favorite, man. A lot of players I like down in the middle first round. Not like star level players, but they'll be solid players in the league, I think.
Shout out to the 1 year Bearcat Tari Eason. Hopefully you hear your name called in the lottery pick. In the
good
lottery.
Luck, brother. Good luck.
Doc, what was this topic you brought to the chat last night? The pre-show, the pre-meeting last night.
Chat, all right. So these are always fun. So it's all objective. Who is your starting 5 favorite players? Not best. So this could technically be me, you, and well, we didn't make the NBA, but Kwame Brown, Jared Jack.
We going all time.
All time.
Favorite
lineup. I got mine. I'm ready to spit it. I mean, if y'all ready. If y'all want me to go first, I will.
Go ahead. Please do. I ain't think about this yet.
My all-time lineup is Steph, Kobe, Jordan, KD, and Shaq.
Damn.
Mine would be AI, Kobe, Melo, KG, Shaq.
Ooh, okay.
Damn. I think
all time. Yours.
And sheesh, man. I was trying to think outside the box, man. You got the favorite. Most of my favorite players are like all-time great. So I will go Magic.
It is.
Hold on. I want to see if you got this one in there. Go ahead.
Nah, I probably don't got who you think I got.
Okay.
I don't know who you think. You probably thinking somebody off. I probably know who you talking about. I probably go Magic, Code. Damn, my all-time favorite three, man. Magic, Code, KD. Oh man, this is tough. Should I probably go Timmy, then Shaq at the 5? Nah, KG the 4 all time. Nah, Dirk at the 4. Dirk.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you guys forced me to do a conventional, I couldn't have Jordan at 3. I would go Steph, Kobe, KD, then Dirk and Shaq.
Yeah, I was doing conventional.
If I had to go.
I wasn't conventional. Hey, that was my point.
Nah,
Well, he's been a point listed as a point guard before.
He be 2, man. He be 2. I was trying to be like.
I know, but he's been listed as a point guard.
Yes.
So
who doesn't go with T?
Oh, your boy Swaggy P.
Oh nah, hell nah. He's one of my all-time favorite players though. Shout
That's what I'm saying. I do just a favorite. Like I said, favorite.
Nah. All-time favorite. He up there though. He up there.
So you said he up there though. If I had to go right now, favorite players in the league that are just
you can still go Steph. Shit.
I'm saying you still got Steph.
Yeah, you still got Steph.
I'm going Steph. Probably that's tough. That 2 guard position ain't as strong as it used to be.
Right
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit is weak as fuck, ain't it? If you got 2, that shit weak as hell right now.
I'll probably go Steph. I'm gonna skip the 2 for a second. KD, Greek Freak, Embiid, and
Them your favorites or your best?
Favorites.
Okay.
If I had to pick, and then I would probably go I don't know. I don't even know a 2 right now. I mean, I could give you another point guard. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know a 2 that could even fit the script.
Favorite right now, I'll probably go LaMelo. She right by the 2 spot, man. 2 spot weak as hell.
I mean, you got Zach LaVine. Who you got in the league right now that's good? Zach LaVine, James Harden. James Harden really ain't even that good. I mean, but he's not even a favorite. I don't like him. Like, who else is there? Like, who else? T, you normally got Zach LaVine. Who's your best 2s right now? Zach LaVine, James Harden.
You want to categorize like Jason Tatum? He's like a wing, a book.
What you call? What I just said in my head.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I skipped 2 guard right now. 3, I'll go B.I. Shout out B.I. My guy.
KD just too good.
I got 4. I'll go KD. Shout out with the 4. 5. Favorite 5. I like Robert Williams, man. I've been like him for like 3 years, man. Get Robert Williams.
That's fair enough.
In this new NBA shit, it ain't really a modern day center, really. I mean, you got a few, but
Jokic shit.
You can go small.
He ain't my favorite for us. So.
I like Embiid a lot though, bro.
Yeah, I like Embiid too. I like Embiid too. Hey, go ahead, T. Who you got right now?
LaMelo, DeRozan, Kawhi.
Yeah, DeRozan. Yeah, I thought DeRozan bitch ass in there.
4.
Yeah. I got Giannis. I do fuck with Giannis now. I fuck with Giannis now.
I do too.
I used to not like him like 2 years ago. He had my respect.
These last 2 is tough. As far as my favorite goes, these last like the
favorite.
Man, I'm stuck. I ain't got nobody. I ain't really got. That's my favorite. I ain't got no favorite bigs really.
Stuff. I almost threw John my favorite, but yeah, he been acting kind of lame on mine lately.
Yeah, he definely has.
Yeah, get off the tough shit, dog. Like,
you're not street, bro. You're not street.
You in the league now, man.
Not street. Bro, if you had to pick like an all-time favorite, like a sleeper team, like niggas who people be sleeping on.
All time.
I go
Ooh.
Jamal Crawford, Gilbert Arenas, Sean Marion, Rashard Lewis. I think it was cold. Supersonic Rashard Lewis. And
I don't got that list. See, you have to come back to me on that next week.
sleeper. I was just thinking we taking it. I was just thinking like sleepers. Like I'm thinking my favorite players have been slept on. Center. Who slept on center? I can't think of no center right now. Slept on there. Yeah, I'll be like,
okay.
Maybe like,
I feel like my top favorite slept on player gotta be Scottie Pippen because he makes himself that way. Like, oh God, that's my favorite slept. Because
if I had to go center, I probably have to go like Arvydas Sabonis, something like that.
Oh yeah, he was a beast, man.
He was cold. I'm trying to think of like that. I ain't got no defense on my team, but
like
no,
I think
I'm defense.
I'm like in reality, like Scottie's not slept on, but he complains so much. It's like maybe he is.
Yeah, we talk about all time greats. He is though. We talk about all time greats. He slept on.
I can't even say that because Jordan says so much. Like
Jordan do, but other niggas don't. Like, he look at all time great list. Like he ain't even nowhere near top 10.
My sleeper going Baron Davis.
Oh,
that's a good one. I forgot about B Diddy.
Give me Toronto Vince.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Give me Toronto Vince.
I give you that one. That's he slept on.
I'm coming back to my 3. Jermaine O'Neal. He don't get no respect at Indiana.
Yeah, he was hard. He was hard. I forgot about him.
And
then my center, Ben Wallace, undersized all-time great. That's center.
He slept on.
He is slept on. That's Hall of Famer, but he is definitely slept on.
Definitely slept on. Solid.
Definitely. Another player that slept on, they don't talk about much no more. My boy Stevie Franchise.
Yeah,
man. Yep.
Shout out Stevie Franchise. And Casino Mobley was cold too. Casino was cold.
Ooh, Casino was cold.
Nice little backcourt, man. Had a nice little backcourt in Houston down there.
My boy Quentin Richardson and Darius.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to get love to because this generation will probably never know because NBA don't even talk about it, bro. Yao, bro. Like when Yao came over, like how big.
No, that's my center. He's a slept on center, and he wasn't bad. He just got.
I was gonna pick them, but I think he was. I ain't count. I count my slept on, but yeah.
But he slept on. The only nigga like he really was a beast too. But
bro,
Shaq
he was cold. Yeah, Shaq just made him like a bitch, but he was cold, bro. He had a turnaround jumper. He shot free throws good. Yeah, I was cold as fuck, bro.
You don't hear nothing about it no more.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, like they don't even mention it. Like,
yeah, I was cold, man, because he only played like 8 years, something like that.
Yeah, and injury cut his career short. Shaq,
he was cold though, man. And him with T-Mac, man, shut the win championship.
For my two on the other one occurring, I'm throwing Jason Tatum in the mix, man.
That's what I said. You don't throw him as 2.
And if you want, give me Jason Tatum. You'll be like, oh, he's a 3. Give me Jaylen Brown.
Oh, I forgot. You know, two guard. Give me Brad Beal.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, niggas be losing so much, you forget they exist. Yeah, I'll take Brad Beal as well. I like Brad Beal a lot.
So long, yeah.
Give me Jaylen Brown. Even though Jaylen Brown got the worst hands ever.
He catch for shit. Catch for shit. Yeah. Give me Brad Beal. I forget about Brad Beal. Shout out Brad Beal.
All right.
He just opted out his contract as well, fellas.
As he should.
As he should, yeah.
About to get Pizze $200-something million if he decides to sign.
Let me ask you this though. Somebody told me, not somebody told me, I saw this debate. People are trying to say that Damian Lillard is a better basketball player than Stephen Curry. I say hell no.
I say absolutely not. And he proved that to you after he did the wave to OKC now. He went and got swept by Steph without KD. Y'all remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah.
I think Steph is almost just as good as a defender. Steph's a better shooter.
Better defender.
I think that was a gentleman's sweep that year. You talk about the year where Portland was up like every game and then they blew the lead.
I remember the year, but I remember it was the year after he waved Russ off the court, and I said, "Oh shit, is it the damn year?" And then Steph said, "Hold up, man. Let me remind you who the fuck I am, or who the fuck this nigga is. He's good now. He's good now, but I'm Stephen fucking Curry. Like put it, he shoot far shots, but I'm Stephen fucking Curry.
Yeah, I don't think he does anything better than Steph. Actually, is like just as a basketball player.
No, he doesn't. Nothing. He does nothing better than Steph.
You know what's
really you want to say? You know, I'll give Dame this. He is a better clutch finisher than Steph is.
Yeah.
Give him that.
You know what I think is very underrated in Steph's game? Steph finishes around the basket very well.
Yes.
He doesn't get a lot of love for that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Steph don't cry, man. I've seen Dame play in person. Dame fucking cries so fucking much, bro. Nah.
Really?
I'm sorry. Yeah, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was high key annoying how much he cried.
Yeah.
It was like him and Book both were just crying. Like, yeah, shut the fuck up, bro. But yeah.
Who?
Yeah, it's like, bro, y'all just every time I shot the ball, left the ref. I'm like, bro, just fucking play ball, bro. Just hoop, bro. What are y'all crying for? But yeah,
that's this new generation now, boy.
Yeah, he's not better than Steph.
Yeah, that's a thing.
At basketball or anything else.
Yeah, I had to be like, hold on, what else?
Yeah, basketball is anything. Yeah, anything else you want to touch on?
I mean, there is one more topic. I'm just saying, are we done? We good on the NBA?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I think I had to touch on the NBA.
Hey, shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. She is running. I can't say balling. She's running right now. She's back. And I told people that she just didn't care after that. You know, she had got disqualified. Season was over. She just was like just out there making money at that point. So, but she's back. She's running well. And I don't know if she can beat them. I don't know if she can beat that one Jamaican girl. She beat the other one in a race, but that because the one, you know, I can't think of her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about though.
I know the gold medalist. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she beat the silver medalist, but they had the same exact time. She still beat her though. Yeah, they had the same exact time, but they had to do go to the cameras and just a little bit quicker.
She ain't beating that gold medalist.
But shout out to Sha'Carri. She's really running, and it's good to see because people really doubting her. She is the fastest woman in the United States.
Elaine Thompson.
Anybody want to comment on that?
Elaine Thompson Herrera.
Yeah,
Herrera,
she's
from a Jamaican.
Yeah, I don't know if Sha'Carri gonna get her, man. I don't know if Sha'Carri gonna get her. Sha'Carri, good luck. I hope she does get her. It'll be definitely good to see.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Sha'Carri was running like fishnets, bro. Fastest I ever seen a motherfucker running fishnets, bro. She was moving, B.
That's
moving. I'm like, she wears fishnets. Is this Spider-Man?
What is going on out here?
Yeah, but
all right, this is about to be a bad transition because I don't want to. Yeah, it's down. Let me just reset right now. Down to the wire.
It is a bad transition.
Episode 238.
But because you know where I was going with it, but you went to a more serious note.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson has settled 4 of his
20 of 24.
It's 20 of the 20. I thought it was 4 of the 24. Okay,
nah, 20 of the 24.
Yeah, 4 haven't settled yet.
20 of the 24. 4 left. Y'all want me to go first or?
Let's get a legal expert on it.
So
yeah, go ahead.
First, let me say, just a settling is not admitting guilt. A lot of people take that as admitting guilt. It's easier to settle, especially when you got the money. You ain't got to deal with it. You ain't got to go through a trial, and we ain't got to hear about all the weird shit he was doing, like we heard with the happy bait. Because let's say you win a trial, then this is just some legal knowledge for you. You win a trial, but his reputation is ruined forever. He can still come back from this if he comes back in balls. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's right or wrong, winning cures all, and we haven't heard much. Like there's only accusations, but he did some stuff where like even if he wins, like I told you guys, we talked about, it's where it maybe not been illegal, but we would have hated him for it afterwards. Like, bro, you fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, where that's what it came down to. And I think so. With that being said, it's not saying he's guilty, but he knew he had to settle. I think it saves him getting suspended because a lot of that stuff doesn't come out. And if he's not getting, and if he does get suspended, I'm thinking it's like it's not a whole season or something now.
You still think that?
Yes, I still think. I mean, you could sue me, and it's
He's gone
nothing
for
that
whole
you
season, bro.
because
He's gone for
I'm
at
telling you.
least the whole season.
No, listen though. Well, if you settle out, he's not. I'm telling you, with that settlement, he's not admitting to any wrongdoing. That's part of the settlement. I am not admitting to doing anything wrong. You put that in the paperwork. I'm not admitting to any wrongdoing. It's cheaper to pay it out. It's better business just for me to pay it out. I'm telling you, it's in the paperwork. I'm not admitting to any wrongdoing.
Hear what you're saying there.
And honestly, like I said, I don't think he did. I don't think he might have done anything wrong, but it was so weird, and he used his power. It's a situation where I don't think you can suspend this person, but it's like I don't like you anymore. Nobody wants to see you, and his career's ruined, and he's blackballed, and he's like getting tossed off the team. It's like, no, but he didn't do anything wrong. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, you didn't do anything wrong, but like, bro, you fucking disgusting. I think that's the Deshaun Watson case. But just I'm gonna let you guys go. Just in the aspect, he didn't do any. He's not admitting to any wrongdoing, but that settlement is like, hey, I want to get this over with. Just like Kobe settled. Kobe didn't. It was a civil suit. He paid out too. But guess what? He's saying I ain't do it. He beat the criminal case. He came in. Boom. I'm just paid. I'm gonna get it over with. But he ain't admitting to it, anything. So it doesn't mean you're guilty. It means it's cheaper and saves my image because I did some stuff. I did something. It might not have been wrong, but it saves my image just to pay you so it doesn't come out in open court. And just believe it's non-disclosed agreements. We'll never hear what he actually did. You know, when people were clowning him, think about it last week. We talking about, bro, he was in baby pose, happy baby pose on the yoga. I've done yoga before. What the hell? This is disgusting, Deshaun.
Go ahead, Red.
I mean, he definitely want to go this route. He definitely want to settle. Definitely want to get this over with as soon as you can. You know, as soon as you can. You should have went to try to settle these as early as possible. Because we didn't all know what went on, but now after some of that stuff that came out, we know some of the stuff that was going on. You know, even if some of that stuff wasn't 100% correct, it was all very, very consistent with the stories where, you know, I find it hard to believe that all those women were making all this stuff up that were in all the stories. So some of that stuff I believe in there was true. So he was doing some weirdo behaviors. And I think he knew
illegal,
that,
but it was a weird. You know what I'm saying? Like
he knew that, so he should have tried to settle this a long time ago. Honestly, as far as the whole suspension thing, I think he's going to get suspended at least the whole season. Like at least, if you look at the past and what the commissioner has done in the past, to acts similar or not even like this, it's stuff that's not even as serious as this. You know, like they just suspended really a whole season for betting on games he ain't fucking playing. Like, this is way worse than betting on football. He's gonna get suspended the whole season for sure. If not, I would be highly shocked if he gets anything less than a full season. I'll be highly surprised. I'll be shocked. I'm not saying I think he should get a full season, but he's going to get a full season at least.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with what both of y'all was saying about the case. Like he did some weird shit at the end of the day. He did some weird shit. I'm with you, Ray. You should have settled a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Maybe all the shit would be over with by the way, by now. But as far as suspension goes, I think two totally different sports. But I think what baseball has done it was a situation with a former Red pitcher, now Dodger pitcher Trevor Bauer.
Yeah.
He got found no charge, no, like not guilty in his case, and that was sexual assault case. The MLB suspending for 2 years.
One case.
And he's
One case.
And MLB suspended him for 2 years.
2 years without pay. And he already missed basically a whole year already, right?
Mm-hmm.
So same as since Deshaun Watson already missed all that season. And this guy got 2 years, bro. Now MLB is a lot more strict, but he getting at least a year, dog.
That's why I think the NFL is going to give him at least a year. At least a year. Sucks to be the Browns because their quarterback situation is screwed up. Baker doesn't want to be there no more.
Fuck the Browns, but yeah, it just sucks to be.
Hopefully, Jacoby Brissett can come in, and I think he'll keep everything steady. But Browns fans, yeah, it ain't gonna be a good year for y'all this year.
I hope Baker Mayfield is smart, like how I sent you that meme where it's the Cleveland Browns. Hey, we're short staffed tonight. Damn, that's crazy. Good luck, though. That's the response from Baker. Damn, that's crazy. Good luck, because he'll be crazy. He can't. He would have to win a championship to be to do good in Cleveland right now. Like, and he'd have to ball. Like, he would be hurting his career. And I like Baker in the sense, like you know, I talk bad about him on the show because he hasn't played, but I like Baker though. You know, he's cool. I don't want him to anybody to go and just really tarnish their career because he has nothing to gain by playing with the Browns. I mean, can Baker go anywhere else and start? I mean, I guess his thought might be I'm good enough that I'm gonna show that I can play. What do you think, guy? Can he go somewhere else and start?
Yes,
he can.
It just depends where. I mean, but other teams just don't. Well, I would say other teams, not teams, players don't want to play with him. Because I think he can he could easily beat out Sam Darnold, Carolina. But
yeah, I'm about to say Carolina could be a spot for him.
You got Robbie Anderson tweeting, "Hell no, we don't want Baker." All right.
Now he did come out and say that was more so in support of Darnold. He said he had nothing against Baker, which is more showing support. Okay, it's my guy. But he might just saying that trying to spend it. Like, maybe we're gonna get this nigga. Let me try to patch up now before we get this nigga.
Baker seemed like he got a mouth on him where you like, I'm about to slap this white boy. I've seen around people just hoop where you like, and that might be, that rubs brothers the wrong way sometimes. So I ain't saying the other way. It rubs brothers the wrong way. Like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to?
Yeah.
And because Baker looked like he got a mouth on him. Like, he'd say something.
Like, he'd say some weird shit. Like, man, I suck the shit out of you, bro.
If you wasn't a quarterback, I would have been beat your ass.
Yeah.
They do.
Like, you played any other position, your ass would have been whooped. You can't touch the quarterback.
Not for sure.
Our receivers
he just had to back it up on the field. And he will be a fool in this sense to play with Cleveland. Their receiving core is worse.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, nope, y'all didn't want me? Trade me. I'll wait.
And I really, he just had to wait a year. I mean, his contract, he'll beat off his rookie deal at the end of this year anyway. So sit back, get paid what they owe you.
Well, if they got to, if he don't show up, they ain't got to pay him. But he rich anyway, so it don't matter.
Oh, I'll show up, but I just ain't got to play. Yeah, I'll show up.
No, my shoulder hurts up my back. Can't play.
What I do, what Kyrie said, you bring me back, I'm getting surgery. That was the craziest part.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That was the crazy shit. Like, try me if you want to.
I'm getting surgery.
I need surgery. Got put me under.
Damn, because a doctor can find some NFL player like that, quarterback. Oh, they'll find. They can find something to operate on for sure.
Find something up. We gotta go here and do a scope. Up, I'm out. I had a bad setback during rehab. I gotta sit down in a couple months.
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. Whole season.
I could happen to a nicer organization.
Fuck the Browns.
Fuck the Browns.
And this time of the year, I wish I was back up in BG. Well, this season, I wish I was back up. Bengals good. I wish I was back up in BG.
Man, times was good when the Bengals were good in BG, man. That's what made me like cheer for the Bengals, even when it was like, I'm a Cowboy fan, but up there in BG, it was
a Bengals fan.
You from Cincinnati, you a Bengals fan.
Cincinnati shitty. Nah, fuck y'all. Columbus, you ain't even got a team. Lions?
Yeah, please.
Lions?
Please.
You gonna talk to me? Yeah. So.
Oh man, yeah, bro. All right, good brothers. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else. We gonna wrap up for the night.
Yeah, man. Wear your mask at certain places if you're still into that. If not, still keep your 6 feet. That's the biggest thing. Keep your 6 feet. Listen,
Stay back.
we don't have to be close to each other like that. You feel me? Like I love y'all, but like back up a little bit. You feel me? We ain't gotta wear a but back up a little bit and wash your ass, like T said.
Like T always said,
Always, especially during the summertime.
Yeah, it's too hot out there. Too hot.
Yeah, COVID is not gone, just for the record.
It's not.
Never went away.
You know what I'm saying? It never went away. I mean, like we've laxed up a lot, but let's continue to wash your hands. Let's use the good habits that we learned during COVID so it doesn't come back full throttle. I'm telling you guys to stay in the house and chill. That's not even gonna work for me. So I'm not gonna tell y'all to do it because I ain't gonna do it. So wash your hands, keep 6 feet. I will do that.
Facts. And before we get out of here, man, rest in peace to Ravens linebacker Jalen Ferguson, died at the age of 26.
And
Baltimore great Tony Saragusa.
The Goose.
Yeah, Goose. That's how I always butcher his last name. The Goose. He used to be on Fox, sideline reporters. And rest in peace, man. Caleb Swanigan, man, 27 years old.
Man,
sad.
RP.
Damn. These athletes, man, tighten up, fellas. We want to see y'all here. I don't know what it is. I know that's probably not. I'm not placing any blame on it, but if you can avoid it, please. We like seeing you guys on the field, and you guys are a joy to watch. So, rest in peace to all the lost ones, and just in general, not even athletes. Just take care of yourself because you only get one temple. We want to, let's be around for each other.
Big facts. And on that note, this has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 238. We'll catch y'all next week. Till then, we out.
Peace.
Deuces.